everybody, it's April Rashad, and I'm a business owner with Shop.com Market America, and we're just going to go over real quick today the options for startup and some of the requirements ongoing for you to be able to build an unfranchised business. So just to review a little bit as well, wanting to make sure that everybody understands that, like, oh my gosh, you're so in the right place at the right time with the right company. And what we have our hands on with the shopping annuity, where you can really just convert your spending into earning, and really the spending of other people through your shop.com website and owning a piece of the internet, is just incredible. And so, just feel really good about the decision that you're making moving forward, because this company is incredible with 24 years of growth. Obviously, we have a proven business system, and it's really just about like what you were looking for. We have global training and support, but you're going to have so much local support with our team as well. And like I said, you can, convert your spending into earnings. So it just really makes sense that you're totally in the right place with the right people and the right company right now. So as a quick review, remember that there's 3 ways that you earn income, and number 1 is earning cash back. So you get to own a website, shop.com, that's going to be branded just for you, and whether you have other people shopping through there or you're shopping through there, there's cash back to be had. So for your customers, they're going to earn cash back on all of our partner stores like Staples, Walmart, Travelocity, Macy's, all of these different stores, whereas you're going to earn cash back from the partner stores. They're also going to earn cash back from our exclusive products that you actually are able to obtain at wholesale. So in the second category, earning retail profits, remember that the reason you're not earning cash back for those exclusive products is because you can get them at cost, but that also means that if somebody purchases those from you directly or through your website, or you drop ship them, whatever your choice is, that you're absolutely able to earn retail profit on those. And we have so many different products and so many different categories that you're going to then learn about. And I think, though, that the reason that most people do start this business is because of the residual income. It's incredible. If we just help other people to, get into business for themselves and own a piece of shop.com and teach them how to manage that website and teach them our franchise way of doing business, then you can earn anywhere between $300 to $3,600 a week or more. So it says per BDC. That just means per your virtual business development center, and you can own as many of them as you want. So whether you're looking for an extra $300 to $600 a week, or $300 to $600 a month, or you're looking for $3,600 a week or $3,600 a month or more, really it's all about what you want, and we're going to help to develop an action plan for you to be able to get that. So, like I said, this is about you. People look at this for additional income, whether it's for paying off debt, it's for retirement, it's for college fund, it's for vacations. Maybe some people are just looking for multiple streams because they know that they, need to have a backup plan, or they're looking for that security, or maybe it's something where you already either make a lot of money or a little money, but you just either way have no time freedom. And it's the one great equalizer. We all have 24 hours in a day, and it's something that you can never get back. So that's really important as you guys move forward. We're going to go through logistics in just a moment, but you got to start thinking about what your reason is for building this, because that's so personal to you. And like I said, we're going to help you to develop an action plan around, what you're looking for and what you want. So reminder that we are an actual business, and you're going to make real viable income. You're going to have incredible tax advantages, and I didn't even cover that. That'll be a separate webinar or conversation that you should have about how to track that. It's super easy, but there's so many legitimate things that you're just leaving money on the table by not owning a shop.com website and not being able to operate a business from home, because there's so many ways that you can benefit from a tax standpoint. But let's just talk really quick. So we have an AUTOSHIP program that I'm going to cover in detail in just a moment. And it's basically just a monthly requirement of a back office software system and also some products that you're either going to use or be able to move to, a customer. And honestly, when you start transferring your buying habits and you learn how many products we have, that's going to be super simple, but I want to cover that in detail for you just to make sure everything is really transparent. Second requirement is that we retail $200 per quarter to external customers, like at least 2 customers. So we're going to teach you how to do this. I mean, think about this. If you had a store on Main Street, not only would your overhead be really high, but you'd really need to do more than $200 even in a day just to keep those doors open. We're talking about $200 per quarter. So if you're somebody who's used to being with a background in sales, or you've owned a traditional business, that doesn't seem like a lot to you. But for a lot of people who've never experienced selling a product, that can be daunting. And so don't worry, we're going to teach you about that. And again, remember, we have marketable, consumable products that we don't even advertise. So the company would never see, 24 years of positive growth if people weren't coming back on their own power to buy these products. So that's not going to be a problem, but just to let you know that that's the requirement. We have a simple online form you're going to hear. It's called a Form 1000 that shows that we did this, but it actually happens automated if you have people shopping through your website, or if you prefer, you can, do it manually. And it only takes a couple minutes every quarter. And then we have an annual renewal. So basically once a year for, to continue getting the magazine that we get, to get all of the websites you have with all the upgrades and unlimited free and tech support with everything that you could possibly need, it's $99.95. Again, a write-off, but just to let you know, there's the basic thing. So we're going to talk about that really quick in terms of requirements and what the AUTOSHIP is to make sure you understand. So what is AUTOSHIP? It's a monthly shipment that are products of your choice. So meaning you can use them. There are going to be things that, maybe you start replacing your makeup. Maybe you have kids and you start using some of our health and nutrition or our, shampoos and things that are all chemical and dye-free. Maybe you've got pet products. Maybe you have health and nutrition needs yourself and you love to take, supplements or protein shakes. It could be cosmetics, hair care products. It doesn't matter. Any of our exclusive products are going to start coming to you, and you can either use them on a monthly basis, change it up every month, or you can certainly sell those and make a retail profit. The good news is it doesn't start until 2.5 months after you're fully set up, so that you have time to ramp up your business, try products or run out of products to replace in your house, or even gain customers because maybe you just want to be able to move everything that comes in on a monthly basis. Either way, it's fine, but we have plenty of time to be able to do that. The benefit of being on AUTOSHIP is that you have your senior partner, the person who's bringing you and on board and setting you up in business. If you'll remember the business model, they can actually place points, BV and IBV, into your banks to help you to earn commissions, but you can't do that if you're not on AUTOSHIP. So it's one of the main reasons why, it's for people who are really building this as a business, not people who are just accessing products at wholesale, that we have, AUTOSHIP there for them. So that it's not just passive income. And then really the other thing is that when you start earning commissions, you're going to realize later that when you have a team of business partners and all of your websites are connected and everybody is on AUTOSHIP, there's regularity of your pay. So it's not sort of like, when people, happen to place orders or whatever. If there's a little bit of regularity and a flow of BV and IBV flowing through your business, that's the key, not just from you and your customers, but from an entire team of people. And really, you're going to learn to love AUTOSHIP because it's going to help you to have regularity of your pay when you're in business for yourself. So basically, you can pick the products, once you get started, right away when you get started, just to get it set up. You can always change them later. Remember, you've got 2.5 months to change them, but what we do is we sort of set up what your AUTOSHIP might be based on our best guess, and that way, right from the get-go, you can have your BV and IBV placed into your banks. So that's really just what it is. It's not a big deal, but understanding what it costs and how to offset the cost is also really cool, because what if everything in your AUTOSHIP is even stuff that you're using around your house, or it's that $20 of the software system and some shipping costs or whatever, and all in all, even though you're 100% using it, and even though it's 100% of a tax write-off, what if the customer retail profits that you're making could actually offset the cost? That's what we're going to talk about. So just know after 2.5 months, it's going to be about $115 to $120 that's actually going to hit your credit card. That shouldn't be scary again, because again, you are using these products. So this is just now you getting them at cost and just replacing things. Whether it was makeup or shampoo and you were going to buy it elsewhere, now you're just buying it from yourself. But here's the breakdown of the cost. The UFMS is $20 a month. That's our back office software system that basically helps you to manage your entire business from like sort of the behind the scenes of the shop.com site. You have reports. It's where you can do ordering. There's information there. It's awesome. And then we have products. So we're going to be ordering 50 BV or points worth of products and 10 IBV. Now, even though IBV is normally coming from partner stores like the Walmart, Target, Staples, Macy's, they actually allow some of our exclusive products to be used as either BV or IBV. So again, just to create regularity of the flow of volume through your site, we're going to do 50 BV and 10 IBV. So it comes out to somewhere around, $90, $85 to $90 just from the products, but it ranges because we don't know what you're going to pick, and the BV amounts might vary a little bit. And then you'll have shipping and tax. Now, We have later, you can discuss having a sales tax ID on file with the company that will save you 100% of the sales tax, so you can get everything tax-free. And there's also like really cool ways that we have with our shopping annuity bonus program for you to be able to get free shipping ongoing too. So all sorts of things that can save you money over the course of time. These are just things to be able to talk to your partners about in business. And today we're just kind of going through it top line so you kind of know what it is and everything is transparent. You know how you're going to get set up, but we don't want to overwhelm you. All right, so if we talk about 50 BV a month, what does 50 BV look like? So I gave you a really simple example of 56 BV. A daily essentials box, which is really 4 supplements in one in really easy to rip open packets that are in our isotonics line, that's 34 BV. And Mocha Tonics is one of our energy drinks. It's sort of like a coffee alternative, but it's got a lot of B and C vitamins, and it's got weight management properties, and it gives you a lot of energy without the crash, really, that regular caffeine would. It's got herbal caffeine in it, and that's 22 BV for a canister. So thinking you might go through one of those each in a month, that's 56 BV just from a use standpoint. That's not even counting the fact that, oh, you may run out of makeup and change it, or you may need some cleaning products, or you may need some pet products, or whatever it might be. So again, you can change that up anytime you want. And 10 IBV would be like, a bottle of multivitamin, something like that. So it's really not a lot in terms of what you're looking at on a monthly basis, and it's definitely manageable for the average person. Now, our goal, though, is to help you to find, over time, 10 to 15 customers. So I just wanted to show you this because for us, the average profit per customer, purchasing something that they love on a monthly basis is about $22 per person. So if you had just 10 customers over the course of time with $22 of profit per month from each of those people, isn't that $220 worth of profit? So if I tell you that, our auto ship is about $120 a month, but you have customers earning you $220 a month in profit, you can see how not only can that pay for your entire auto ship, but also give you a little bit extra profit on top of that. Here's some examples of different products that people will purchase, like some of our client favorites on an ongoing basis, just to give you a sample. So here's a bottle of Core that helps people with weight loss, and from the standpoint of like it's been clinically studied with some of the ingredients, and it helps with carb cravings and how you metabolize carbohydrates and things like that. It's also a total health product for like cholesterol and blood sugar, but there's a profit of $20.55. Here's just a sample. I have a customer who, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of the DNA Miracles for kids with the soothing ointment, and a bottle of vitamin D, which in the Northeast here where we are, everybody is deficient. And really that's kind of widespread across the country. Total profit from all those little products, $23.95. Here's an optimal wellness kit, which is really popular, that has a multi-a B complex that's activated and omega-3 fish oils. So that's really, something that really people see the value of. There's a profit of just about $16. And then how about the 200 million people that have digestive health issues? So here's our probiotics, our aloe juice, and digestive enzymes, which people cannot stop talking about how much relief they get, or it could be for somebody with autoimmune issues, or just, in general, maybe they have some food intolerances, or they're just trying to boost their immune system. This is like awesome. There's a profit of 20. So you can kind of see, how we can offset the costs and how some of these products really can be life-changing, but, can add to being able to cover your cost of auto ship. All right, next are logistics. So, when you sit down with your partner and you're going to get your, self set up, whether it's online in person or online over the phone or whatever, that's fine. But what you need to have ready, number one, is it just going to be you on your account, or do you have a spouse? Maybe you want to put their name on the account. Doesn't really matter. You can actually just start with one person, and it's only going to be one social security number. You can always add a second name later, but just to keep that in mind, you want to make sure that you, are thinking about that ahead of time. Now, what if you're a corporation? Maybe you're a salon, maybe you're a gym owner, maybe you're a physical therapy office, or you have your own LLC. That's fine. You do not have to have an LLC right out of the gate. You can always change that later because you do only have 30 days to get in your articles of incorporation if you choose to do that. But so you can come right on board as your own person, like in your name, or you can go ahead and, if you have an LLC, you can do that too. Just keep in mind whatever your LLC name is in the sales tax ID for your current business. If you choose to do that, number one, the name that's on the account with shop.com has to exactly match what's on the sales tax ID. That way we can use it for both and save you in tax. You don't have to get a second sales tax ID. And same thing, as I said, for the corporation is that we would just have to get in the articles of incorporation within 30 days, which is no big deal. So it's just a choice of how you want to do it. And again, you can talk to the person who's bringing you on board about what those options are. But either way, you're going to need to have your Social Security number just for verification purposes. They're not using it beyond just the setup of your account. And then, of course, your address, your date of birth, phone number, and then your email. Now, I say email, it seems obvious, but if you're already a preferred customer and we transfer you over to being a business owner, you just want to make sure you're using the same email. And or maybe you want, because you can always change that later, but if you already have like cash back in an account, which a lot of our customers transfer later into being business owners, so we just want to use the same one and you can always change it later. But maybe you have like a crazy email from college days and now you're in business for yourself, so or you're using the one that's from your internet at home and you don't have a Gmail. It may be smart to just have your name at gmail.com just so you have a professional presence for your business. So you can think about that now or later, but it's just something to keep in mind. And the last two things, the credit card, MasterCard or Visa only, and then a name for your website, because really soon after you get registered, you're going to get some welcome emails, and one of them is to set up your website. It literally takes like 5 minutes. So that's great, but you're going to want to have a name for your website. So it would be like shop.com/whatever you pick your name to be. Now, keeping in mind, shop.com as a URL is awesome. And once you have customers registered to you, like as your customers who can shop on your website, they won't need to remember your whole website name. So if you're shop.com/April Rashad, if I had that as mine, then once I have somebody registered with their email, they only need to go to shop.com because their email is going to capture and know that they're attached to my website. So don't worry too much about the your name part of it. Just make it simple and know that if you ever wanted to change it, it's $15. You could always change it later if you wanted to. But to have that in mind, because that'll make the setup later a lot easier. Okay, and then finally, we're going to choose a startup option, and really you have two. So I didn't write down the prices right here, but we have a custom way to come on board, or I call it a la carte. That's $169.95 or more if you get products. And then we have these Fast Start Kits, which is like a business in a box for $399. And those are really more like a $600 to $700 value, which I'll show you some examples of in just a moment. So you just have to pick, if you're going to do a custom, kit and it's $169.95, great, no problem. Do you want to add on any products to try right away? Just have to think about that. And if it's a Fast Start Kit, which one? Because we do have a few choices. All right, so let's go through that. So the a la carte custom option is you starting your full business for $169.95. What that includes is basically a subscription fee, $129.95, and 2 months of that back office software system at $20 a piece. So it's $129.95 plus 20 plus 20 or 40, which comes to $169.95. Now, you can just stop there and get started. Or maybe you want to try a lipstick, maybe you want to try a supplement, maybe you want to try Mocha Tonics or whatever. You can just add on one product or several products or customize it. Sometimes I have people who start up, let's say, with our TLS weight management system, and that was the way they entered, our company, and they want to start a group with a few people, so they're going to order a few challenge kits for our 21-day weight loss challenge and a few journals or whatever, and that's just specifically what they wanted to come in with. So they know that they're selling all of that right away, they're making back their money right away, and that can really make sense. Or maybe it's somebody who just wants to try the products that they choose, or they're already taking some products and they would like to just get those at wholesale. Just keep in mind, if you only come in with $169.95, you're not what we call fully qualified, and that just means once you've used or sold about 200 BV, or exactly 200 BV worth of product, which you can accrue over time, that's when your banks are going to open to be able to get you to be able to start accruing more volume towards commissions later. So it doesn't matter if you come on this way, it's great, just know that you're not fully qualified until you have used about 200 BV worth of products. Okay, so the next thing is that your subscription is going to include, of course, those 8 different websites, so just kind of keep that in mind. Every single one of these is going to have that /your name at the end of it, and you own all of them, all the mini websites, as well as a big shop.com and a global website. Okay, so those 8 customized websites are there for you, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff with that subscription. Now, the Fast Start program is a little different. So this is, like I said, a business in a box. This is where the company has packaged 4 different options for people who either have specialty or they just want to try some of the favorite, most branded, or most used products by a lot of our customers and business owners. And they did it where these are mostly all of them about a $600 to $700 value, but they've done it for $399 plus tax and no shipping. And so this includes that $169.95 plus all of the products. The most popular of these is at the top left, and this is called a general business kit. So if you started the Fast Start Kit program and you wanted to do general business, this is what it would feature. All of the websites and everything, plus some daily essentials packets, some facial creams to start, or cleansers, body wash, a couple of different lines of our hair care products like the argan oils, a bottle of aloe juice, which, like I said, for digestive or immune system. It's got some of our isotonics favorites like Multi-B and OPC3. It's got omega-3s there. It's got some of our Awake products, which are great for energy. They're kind of like a 5-hour energy. So these are some awesome things to be able to try, sample with other people. It's a great way to get started. And then the other 3 are really just more specialized. So maybe you're a makeup artist, you want to start with the Motives Kit or the Lala Kit. Maybe you are going to be a TLS coach, or you're just losing weight yourself, so you love all of these products to use and you want to start with the TLS package kit. Or maybe you're entering this because you're already into starting up, a website business, and so we have a web center that you can get. There's no other products per se, but the service is that website where you can start to develop websites for small and medium-sized businesses. So if you knew you were coming on with one of those specialized areas, that's the reason to really get one of those. Otherwise, a lot of people just start with a general business kit. All right, so this is just an overview of what we just covered: choosing a startup kit, what the requirements are, and how to be able to offset costs, and again, the logistics in terms of what to have ready for when you get started. But at the bottom right, this is the most important thing, is to start thinking about your personal goals, what those are going to be for you for business, so that after we get you started, that's the most important part, is actually, there's nothing that happens other than you getting your website or some products to get you started. For us, the biggest thing is the partnership. And how can we help you to become successful? How can we help you to achieve your goals? Because that's really the part that's going to make all of us, more money in terms of financially, and, just to try to help you to get your goals all set. So just know that we're going to help you. Reach out to us. You're never bothering anybody. So the person who brought you on board, we call that a sponsor or a senior business partner, but you also have a team that you're attached to. And there's a lot of us, so we're all here to help. You can try to learn as much as you can in the first 6 weeks is my best advice, because you'll sort of lessen the learning curve and create momentum for yourself in getting right off the ground properly. I know a lot of us we're moms, or we're full-time job, or we own another business, or whatever case may be. So, we know that this is a part-time business. Just don't make it a spare time business. Create that time in your calendar where you're going to try to push forward and at least learn the little basics that you need to learn. Once you get this, you're going to get it. And it's so easy to create momentum, but it's easier to do it right out of the gate if you do that right away. So plug in. We have awesome trainings and business briefings that are definitely going to be within your area. Discuss what that schedule looks like, whether you're near our team or you're in another state, doesn't matter. We have a global meeting and training and seminar system, and we also do really, have a lot of things that are close to home or in a living room or whatever, to be able to help each other out and have kind of workshops and work sessions. So, arrange to get tickets if it's a bigger event, or find out what you can attend locally with our team. And then other little things, we have an audio app, we have a Facebook page for our team, and we have a mailing list usually for whatever your area is. So if there are, meetings and trainings happening, that you can sort of be in the know of knowing when those are coming up. And then just choose the best option for you in terms of getting started, whether it's the custom startup or the Fast Start Kit. Either way is great. Just congratulations. We're so psyched to have you on our team, and I hope this was really helpful to get you in the right mindset before you hop online and you start your unfranchised business at shop.com. Thanks, guys.